Now we are going to start the principle of, we are going to understand what are the principle of cryptography. Till now we have understood the basic history of the cryptography, how cryptography is evolved, how it is developed in the timeline, and who are all the responsible scientists who made today's cryptography possible. So those are the things of this is the history of the cryptography. Now we have to understand principle of cryptography, how cryptography is exactly done and what is the terminology used in cryptology. See, historically cryptography was used in manual applications such as handwriting. It was never used in automation like computers programs or any other telecommunication things, but basically it is used historically, and I mean, like, when it started, it is used in manual applications such as handwriting to hide the original text or to encrypt the plain text. But with the emergence of automated technologies in 20th century is the revolution of digital era. In 20th century it came with a new automated technologies. Among them, one is very important, very bright, and very in today's world it is quite an popular technology is IT environment, information telecommunication environment, vastly infused. Today many common IT tools, like there are several IT tools uses embedded encryption technologies to protect sensitive information within the applications. For example, all the popular web browsers use the built-in encryption features that enable users to perform secure e-commerce applications such as online banking and web shopping. So today, in today's world, many web browsers and many web applications are having these encryption tools inside their applications, so that the user can operate securely, can transmit data securely from his side to the server side. So most of the time it is used in online shopping as well as online banking. Now basic encryption definitions, like basic terminologies in encryption. To understand the fundamentals of cryptography, we must become familiar with the following definitions. What is algorithm? So the formal definition is something different, but with respect to cryptography, algorithm is a programmatic step used to convert an unencrypted messages into an encrypted sequence of bits that represents the message, sometimes used as a reference to the program that enables cryptographic process. So it is just a program, we can say program, or it is a step-by-step approach which converts this plain text into encrypted text bits by bits. In today's world we uses digital communications. So in digital communications, whenever the data is transmitted over the network, it is converted into bits. So in digital encryption algorithms, which converts each bit, which encrypt each bits over the transmission. So that's the definition of algorithm with respect to the encryption. Next, cipher or crypto system, an encryption method. It is just a method. There are several methods. All together it is called as crypto system. An encryption method or a process encompassing the algorithm. So we use several methods to encrypt the plain text. One is using algorithm, another one is using key, like public key and private keys or crypto variables. We use another method which is called as crypto variables, and variables is something like that. It is most of the time used in internet communications, where each and every router encrypts the message, decrypts the message, and again encrypts in order to forward the neighbor routers. So which is called as crypto variables. Then ciphertext or cryptogram. What is cryptogram? It is a piece of messages which is unintelligible, which is encrypted or encoded message resulting from an encryption method. So once we encrypt the actual message, original message, that is plain text message, each bits are encoded, each bits are called as cryptogram. Code, the process of converting components, that is word or phrase, of an unencrypted message into encrypted component. Unencrypted, the mean it's a phrase. We can convert each the plain message which is traveling through the network bit by bit, or we can convert it as a phrases like collection of few words into encrypted messages, collection of other few words plain text message into encrypted message, which is called as code. We say the collection of this series of bits which is encrypted is called as code. Next, deciphers. To decrypt or convert the ciphertext into equivalent plain text. It is as simple as it. Once it's like in first phase encryption, it means like encrypting the plain text into encrypted text. Decrypt means decrypting the encrypted message into plain text. Encipher. So, to encrypt or convert plain text into equivalent ciphertext is called as encipher, and sometimes it is called as encryption. Key are crypto variables. We say this was the crypto variables. The information used in conjunction with an algorithm to create the ciphertext from the plain text or derive the plain text from the ciphertext. The key can be a series of bits used by the computer program, or it can be a pass phrases, that is means password used by the human, that is then converted into a series of bits for the use of computer program. So, crypto variables are nothing but it is a information used in conjunction with the algorithm to create ciphertext. It is like assume that we have a password. When we in Google, while accessing the Gmail account, we type username and we type password, and again this username and password, when we click on login, these username and password are encrypted, again encrypted, and it is passed to a Gmail server, wherein which the Gmail program decrypts these messages and try to match us with the actual password which is stored in a database. So, this is kind of a crypto variables. Using a different variables, we can pass these encrypted password into a server. It's not every time when we convert this password, it is not the same encrypted messages which is converted into a same thing. Like if suppose assume that the password is ABC, first time when we convert it, it may be like 123, second time when we encrypt it, it may be like ZYX, something like that. So, now this is called as crypto variables. So, there where the encrypted messages are always varying by using our password. Next, key space, the entire range of value that can be possibly used to construct an individual key. That means, when I given a word, when I given a letter, say for example A, in how many ways we can convert this plain text A into different ciphertext. Now, that is called as a key space. We can convert it to a n number of ways, which normally refers as key space. And link encryption, which is I said a series of encryption and decryption between a number of system, wherein each system in a network decrypt the messages sent to it and then re-encrypt it using different keys and send it to the next neighbor, and this process continue until messages reaches the final destination. That means, whenever a packet comes to a one router, that packet is already encrypted. So, that router decrypt the packet and read the actual message. When it transfer to a next router, again it will encrypt the message with a different key and send it to the next router, which is called as link encryption. Next, decipher, decrypted or converted text into a, oh it is done. Next, cipher, one sec. Next, plain text or clear text. It is when the suppose assume that there is a plain text like ABC, which is encrypted and sent over the network. At the receiving side, the receiver receives the encrypted message and decrypts the message, and the output of decryption message is called as plain text or clear text. And another one is important is steganography. Steganography means it is not actually the encrypting of messages, it's just hiding the messages. Hiding means if there is a original message, on that original message we hide something so that the user does not user can think that that actual message is not there. Simple example would be whenever we want to send a message, we can send it through images, where images collect these messages, and whenever the unauthorized person sees that, for him it is a message, but when an authorized person sees it, it is a text. That is what a simple example for steganography. And work factor, that is the last factor, the amount of effort required to perform crypto analysis on an encoded message so that it may be decrypted when a key or algorithm are unknown. Now, the work factor is whenever an encrypted key is given, at the receiving side, if we do not know which algorithm is implemented to encrypt the algorithm and how it is encrypted and how it is we do not know, if we do not know anything about the encrypted messages, in order to decrypt the message we use certain number of steps in order to decrypt the message. Now, the amount of time which taken without knowing the algorithm and without knowing the method to decrypt the message, encrypted message, now that is called as work factor. Now, this is the basic terminology used in encryption. Thank you very much.